Hello student. Today we will see our science first third chapter, that is chemical reactions and equations. So today we take the method of writing a chemical equation. So first point, in a chemical equations, the reactant substances which take part in chemical reaction, that is reactant. So reactants are written on the left hand side, and while the product is means new substance that form, we write in right hand side. An arrow heading towards the product is drawn in between them. This arrow indicates the direction of the reaction. Then see example that is copper sulfate CuSO4 plus Zn, then arrow, and then product is ZnSO4 plus copper. So here copper sulfate and Zn means zinc, these are the reactant, and zinc sulfate and copper, that is our product. Then if the reactant or product are two or more, that time they are linked with a plus sign drawn in between the reactant or in product. Then see here copper sulfate plus zinc, means here reactant is 2, so in between them we give plus sign. Similarly here reactant means here on right hand side in product there is two products, so again we give plus sign for this. Then see the next third rule, to make the chemical equation more informative, that time the physical state of the reactants are indicated in the equations. For example, if the reactants means given reactants are in liquid state, solid state, gaseous state or aqueous solution, that time we use gaseous means for G, then solid S, liquid L, and aqueous solution for AQ. In this example, copper sulfate, that is in aqueous solution, zinc, that is in solid, again ZnSO4 zinc sulfate is aqueous solution and copper is in solid state. So it states indicated in this equation. If the product is gaseous, then instead of G, it can be indicated by an arrow that pointing upward, means that indicates the gaseous state. The product form is insoluble, means in the form of precipitate, then instead of S means solid, it can be indicated by the arrow pointing downward. And fourth, when heat is to be given from outside to bring about the reaction, it is indicated by the sign triangle above the arrow. Example, calcium carbonate CaCO3, and when you heat, means when you give heat, that time see the product is calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Here calcium carbonate, that is in solid state, so we write yes, and then calcium oxide, that is also in solid state, and the carbon dioxide, that is in gaseous state, so we give arrow that indicate upward side, means carbon dioxide in gaseous state. The conditions like temperature, pressures or catalyst. You know catalyst, that is a substance which does not take place in that chemical reaction, but the rate of chemical reactions changes. So if there is temperature, pressure or catalyst etc. are mentioned above the arrow pointing towards the product side. Example, vegetable oil plus hydrogen. That gives means temperature is given 60 degrees Celsius and catalyst that use here, that is nickel means Ni, that is catalyst, and the product is vanaspati ghee. Then 6.1 special information or names of reactant or product are written below their formulae. For example, copper on reaction with concentrated nitric acid HNO3, and here it is concentrated nitric acid. That time reddish color and poisonous nitrogen dioxide gas is formed. Its chemical reaction Cu, that is copper, plus HNO3, but it is concentrated, so we write concentrated, and that is 4 times. That gives Cu in bracket NO3 bracket completes 2 plus 2 NO2 means nitrogen dioxide, that is in gaseous state, plus 2 H2O. And if again this copper and dilute nitric acid reacted with each other, that time nitric oxide gas is formed. So see its chemical reaction, Cu plus 8 times HNO3, that gives 3 times copper nitrate means 3 in bracket NO3 bracket complete 2 plus 2 NO. In that equation there is NO2O means nitrogen dioxide. Here it is nitric oxide gas plus 4 times H2O gas.